What's up guys, Arsenal here bringing you a video after a long time. I haven't been uploading recently because I've been busy with education and exams, so I haven't really gotten the time. Last video was my GTA video. That was actually my first video of my proper YouTube channel. But I'm going to be bringing you an F1 2011 video. I do have 2013, but I hate leaving games incomplete, so I just want to complete a few seasons in 2011 and then move on to 2013. I didn't get 2012 because at the time I was still completing 2010. I completed 2010. I got every trophy apart from one trophy, which is the online level 50 multiplayer trophy. I just thought it would take too long. Trophy level 11 on the PS3. I think it's pretty good. It's not too bad. I have friends that are higher than me, but I'm one of the people on my friend list that are much higher than others. But firstly, I would just like to tell you guys that I'm not going to be commentating throughout the whole video because it's far too long. It's around 50 minutes long because I'm doing 50% races on expert with no assists, and on expert AI and just the most difficulty in the game. There's a big change between F1 2010 and 11, definitely in terms of physics and handling of the cars. I do prefer 2010 to be honest, but in terms of realism, 2011 is far superior because of the addition of KERS and DRS, so they are actually following the actual F1 season. They do implement RAWs. The RAW system is definitely better than 2010, but I still wouldn't say it's fully fixed because there are still minor glitches with it, like when the safety car is out and you go too slow, the person behind you can overtake you, and if you accidentally overtake him, you get a penalty even though they overtook you and they didn't get a penalty. So it's pretty weird. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going to commentate throughout the whole video. Probably not halfway. I'm not sure actually. Depends if I have anything to talk about really. But getting back into the gameplay, I do come up with my own setups now. In F1 2010, I didn't used to make my own setups. I used to just get it off the internet because, well, it's the easier option to do and more reliable because there's a lot of expert racers that use no assist as well, and they have really good setups for anyone to use. But I decided that I should make setups that suit my own driving style. In career, I tend to go for a more tire saving setup. I tend to put cambers high so there's less tire wear, and I also for this track I put the stiffness of the springs quite low so I have more grip because the track's pretty bumpy and I need to like use the curbs as an assist basically, as it's easy to spin out on the track with a low front wing and rear wing. I put the front wing up and the back wing up so I have more cornering speed. If you want to see the setup, just pause the video as it just already shown it. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this gameplay I don't do particularly well in the other recent races I've had in this career mode. I finished consistently within the top 10. My average finishing position is 4th, and this is my first season as well with Williams, so I don't have a fully developed car, and I had some glitch where R&D tests didn't used to work and I didn't used to get upgrades, so it started recently working. So basically what used to happen is I used to do the R&D objectives for all 3 sessions, but I used to skip to qualifying, and that didn't give me the upgrade that I needed, well, that I was doing basically. So I tried not skipping the 3rd session. I skipped both 1st and 2nd practice sessions after I completed the R&D objective, and on the 3rd session I just forwarded the time, as you can do on all F1 Codemaster F1 games, I believe. But Going with tire strategy, as my setup is based to more tire saving, I decided to take the risk and go for a 2-stop strategy, whereas the AI is probably going to go with 3-stop. It does backfire. I do have quite a lot of tire wear. However, I tend to cope with it. It wasn't too bad. It didn't show too much on the Nürburgring, as they are mostly fast-paced, well, fast corners, and I had a high front wing, so I wouldn't suffer from understeer usually, because I prefer oversteer than understeer, because I like getting more of a turn in, because it just makes me confident for exiting out the corner at a much higher speed, whereas like understeer, you're probably going to get a less fast understeer. I may be wrong, you can correct me, but for my preference, I like oversteering calm. But in terms of the championship, I was first before this race, I think. But it's a very close championship. I didn't expect to be winning the championship first season. For some reason, the video cut off. I'm not sure why. Probably some editing problem. I'm not sure. But anyways, I was saying about the championship. My teammate Barrichello is doing pretty bad. I didn't expect it. I'm not sure if it's like 2010 where your teammate does poorly with you. However, when you move team, they start all of a sudden doing extremely well. Because that happened with Toro Rosso in F1 2010 with me. I was with Buemi, I believe, and I won the championship with Toro Rosso that season. I think season 4 out of 7 it was. But my teammate was just kept qualifying around 14th, 18th, with a mid-table team, tier 3 team, I think. But they did step up their game this year. Codemasters definitely improved the game. Some may disagree, but I think the physics are definitely better. The back end tends to step out much more, just like in real life. And when you watch the replays of the game, you can really see the movement of the car much more, like it drifting around corners, and you can really see the tire wear much better, especially with the new Pirelli tires they introduced. I definitely like the Bridgestone tires. They've been using it for a long time. They're definitely more reliable, but Pirelli always comes with an excuse about the tire wear. Like the FIA always complains to Pirelli about the tire wear, but the Pirelli company just say that the tires were meant to be developed in that way, and it brings more excitement to the sport, which is their excuse. But I definitely think tire strategy plays a bigger role in F1 with the addition of the new Pirelli tires, because they wear out fast, and the race is just all about tire strategy. Because I think in 2011 most teams couldn't cope with the change from Bridgestone to Pirelli, as tire wear was a big problem, especially for Mercedes. They were definitely struggling that season. It's pretty sad for Michael Schumacher, to be honest. After he made his return in 2010, he didn't really. I think he only got one podium, and that was a 3rd place. Can't remember what track that was. But anyway, we started the race, and it looks like the safety car comes out. Oh, I remember what happens. Yeah, the glitch happens. Look, I think my teammate actually passed me, and I get a penalty, so I get pissed off and restart the game. But I think that's the only one time I restarted the game. But yeah, that was pretty annoying. I got pissed off. I hate when if something dodgy like that happens, I just tend to restart. I think it's a valid excuse. Well, I hope it is for a restart. But this round, I definitely have a better start, and I don't get held up by the safety car. I think no one collides this turn, maybe a bit. Okay, I kind of drift, but it wasn't too bad. The thing that Codemasters haven't changed up till 2013. I know 2013 is a different case, but in 2010, 11, and 12, I believe, the AI tend to be extremely slow on the first corner. It's just very bad. Like, you can jump from 17th to fourth place. Like I started in 18th, I believe, and I'm already in 9th right now, which is an amazing start. It can't happen. It's better than Fernando Alonso's move, I think, in Hungary. No, not Hungary. I think Spain. I'm not sure, but he jumped around 5 places, and that was also in the 2011 season, I believe. I can't exactly remember because it's 2014 now. But let me know if you want me to do 2013 videos. Personally, I just wanted to complete 2011 before moving to 2013, but I know some people would like to see newer videos, and I'm pretty sure people enjoy YouTubers playing with no assists. No one probably heard of me, but I do also play with no assists like many other league races. I did play in a league once, but like it was on the holidays and I didn't really get into that. But in my spare time I just play career mode, and I got addicted to it, and I just always play with assists off. Before I used to play with dynamic racing line and all assists on and everything. I used to think it's fun even then, but just playing with no assists is so much more fun. Like I definitely advise you in getting a steering wheel and using manual gears and playing F1. It's definitely a better experience. Same with Gran Turismo and an Xbox Forza, but F1's definitely up there because it brings aspects of an arcade game and a sim racer into it, so it's definitely enjoyable. But anyways, I'm still holding my 9th position. They have, the AI have created quite a big gap, but I don't blame them because my setup was mainly focused on tire saving. But I think I do spin out later on. I shouldn't really be telling you, but you can skip the video if you want. I might quiet it down, I'm not sure. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, 13 is a big change. You can definitely control the car if you spin. Like if you think that the car is about to like swap sides, you can definitely correct your steering movements, which is definitely more realistic, as Michael Schumacher tends to do that a lot. Indeed, I do. Like, my favorite F1 driver is Michael Schumacher. I just like him. Like, I didn't actually like when the Mercedes team came in 2010. I just tend to support them because what do you call, Michael Schumacher was on the team, so I just supported them because of that. And now, even though Michael Schumacher has left, I still support Mercedes, even though Lewis Hamilton filled his seat, because they're both excellent drivers. Even though people talk about Lewis Hamilton like always causing crashes, I think that's definitely stopped now, and it's less of a problem. I think it's more of Grosjean now. He definitely does crash the car a lot. Same with Perez and Maldonado, I believe. But going up to date right now with current Formula 1, the 2014 season hasn't started, but some of the major teams have released their not designs of the car, their engine sound, and it's pretty funny because like they sound, each one of them sound like they have a big difference. I think, is it Honda? Honda sounds like a what do you call, one of those sirens at the World Wars. What do you call them? Oh, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, their engine just sounds like a vacuum cleaner basically. Ferrari's engine, well, you can't. It sounds the most closest to the current V6 engines of 2013. It does have that aspect, and you can definitely hear that turbo. I definitely think Ferrari's sound of engines are pretty good. Same with McLaren's, but the downshifts of McLaren's you can't really notice. I think Ferrari's engine noises were recorded at the Monza track. I'm not sure about the others, but apparently they didn't sound too good because they didn't want to give away their like average speed of their engine, because apparently other teams can tell how fast well, how much power the engine has by the sound of it. Well, that's what I read from the YouTube comments. I doubt it's true. Maybe it's true. I'm not sure. But the design of the cars in 2014, in the 2014 season, upcoming, I think starting in March. I'm not sure. But they are going with a really weird nose design. I don't necessarily like the chassis change and the whole car change, especially with the exhaust pipe sticking out at the back, and plus the engine sounds, and like they're making the side pods smaller. Apparently they're doing this all for safety, but I just see it like it's unnecessary. I think Formula 1's meant to be about full speed, and about competitive motorsport, really. I don't know how to explain it. It's just meant to be entertaining and a demonstration of how technology advances, but apparently they're bringing these changes so car manufacturers, they can adapt these into current day cars. But I think these car manufacturers, they get their ideas from other car series as well, like GP2. But I disagree with the changes they're making. Definitely with the nose change. One of them, it looks like an arrow, I think. But hopefully, they bring back the Brawn noses, because I've seen images that some teams are gonna have noses similar to the Brawn GP season, because their car looked pretty nice. But I definitely prefer the V10 engines. That time of season, I think 2004, when they had the V10s, oh, that sounded like so good, like much better than the current V6. But they just turned down the engines massively, and well, I can't believe Formula 1 cars run on such small engines. I think 1.8 liters, but considering it's mostly based on aerodynamics and mass of the car, I guess it's possible to add like tons of turbos to that 1.8 liter engine inside the car. Yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about really about the current season. I heard Mercedes, Lotus, and I think other major teams are going to be releasing their car at Jerez on the day of testing. I can't exactly remember, but I think McLaren and Ferrari are releasing it 2 days earlier on the internet, I believe, the images of the cars. I'll have to check that. I probably will leave it in the description, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's exciting news. Definitely if you're into F1. I am into F1, obviously because this is my second video, you guys wouldn't know that, but I do like F1 a lot. I like most games. I like Call of Duty. I like just like general games. I don't know how to explain it. Call of Duty. What else do I play? FIFA, GTA. What's that game called? I forgot. It's an exclusive game. It's Uncharted exclusive. I'm not sure. Little Big Planet. That's a good game. No, but I do like many games, but I tend to practice in all of these games before actually making a video about them, because I'm pretty sure many people don't want to see videos of someone that aren't good at a game playing a game, because it's just plain boring, to be honest. Like recording Call of Duty video with like going negative KD ratio. I am also into MLG COD. I do like them a lot. I support Optic. Even though Scumpy went to Envy, but he actually came back to Optic. I was going to support Envy, but like, cause it's basically the old Optic roster. Like Merc, it was Proofy, Scump, and Greenjaw, I think. On Greenjaw, I don't think it was on Optic, but Proofy, Merc, and Scump were all on Optic once. I think Proofy was on Optic once. I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually. Maybe the first team. But definitely right now the Optic roster is looking pretty damn good with Nade Short, Scumpy, Big Timer, and what's his name? Embers. It's a very powerful squad. Definitely in Blitz, that game mode they're doing very well, and in Search and Destroy they were pretty bad at that game mode, but they definitely have improved. They have better teamwork, even though they lost Ricky. I think Claystar, yeah, that's him. Yeah, Claystar like brings a lot to the team, to be honest, because he just like tends to hype up the team and so on. Yeah, pit stop right here. I think lap 8. It's one more lap than I was meant to. I think maybe it's not. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I extend my prime stop. Or do I go with strategy? I'm not sure. But yeah, I in terms of gameplay, like I got a contract renewal offer from Williams, because at the time of recording, right now I'm on race 11, I believe, on Hungary. And I believe you choose your rival for this season for the ongoing races, and if it's the same as F1 2010, I believe if you beat your rival, you should get a contract offer with that team. But I doubt I'll accept it, because it's going to only be for one season. So if I get into McLaren, it's only for one season, because I don't have enough reputation points. And that's a problem Codemasters need to address. It takes too long to rank up. Like, I'm not sure if this actually happens, but they should, like, for the longer races you do, the more XP you should get and the more quicker you should rank up. Well, that's what I personally think, and I think that if you play on a more difficult difficulty, you should get more XP as well along with it. And definitely the penalty system needs to be changed. I definitely like how F1 2013 is. But actually, you know what I might be planning? I might actually do F1 2011 videos on some days, and my main career might be F1 2013. I'm not sure if I want to do that, because it'll be weird going between physics of the games, but I'm sure I could adapt to that. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's up to you guys. What do you guys want? Well, that's if anyone watches this video. I don't spam in the comments on other people's videos for views or anything. I just believe in that people that are interested in my content, they will just go view the channel. Well, that's how I see YouTube. I know plenty of people that just spam in the comments. Pretty annoying, to be honest. But I understand they're not getting much recognition for their channels. But surprisingly, I think I'm pretty happy that from that one GTA video that I recorded, I got 7 subscribers out of it. It may not seem like much, but well, to me it is. And yeah, well, it just like lets me know that people enjoy what I make. Probably they're not gonna enjoy F1, to be honest, but I'll find something else to upload, maybe some Call of Duty. Currently I'm still playing on the PS3. I'm planning to get a PS4 by my birthday, I think. Yeah, probably. And I'll be uploading Call of Duty Ghosts, because my main game is actually Call of Duty. I consider myself to be pretty good at Call of Duty. Probably not as good as MLG players, as I don't really use callouts and so on. But I mean, I'm pretty sure if I concentrated and had a good team, I could possibly become a pro player. Probably not. You guys are probably laughing, but yeah. So right now I'm in 10th. I dropped 1 position, I think, to Petrov. I think he jumped me on the pits. Well, actually not on the pits because of the lap times, because I'm actually 2 seconds down on the rest of the field. Even people behind me are getting held up now. Yeah, it wasn't a really good race. I did gain a few positions, so it's not a negative finish. Well, if you assume it's negative, because it's not in the top 10. I shouldn't be saying that, but yeah, just watch and you'll find out. But I believe my next planned pit stop is on lap 17, lap 18. I'm not sure why, but a two-stop strategy, it is good in this race if you have a good setup which balances tire conservation and speed and good lap times. With my setup, it did have good tire conservation, but my lap times were lacking like quite a lot. With the default gear setup, with my gearbox setup, it's pretty weird, to be honest. In qualifying, not qualifying, in practice, I was beating most people. I actually finished 7th in practice, I think. Yeah, 7th in practice. But in qualifying, they just seem to get pace out of nowhere and start beating the world records. Like, when you go to the track, there's one tab that shows the track information, and it also shows the fastest lap time set on the track. And I believe it was Michael Schumacher in this track. That's why they made the Schumacher S, I believe. Is it the last hairpin or maybe the first hairpin? I'm not sure. But what was I saying? Yeah, the AI just beat the record like it's nothing by like 4 or 5 seconds. Even though we're on V6 engines. I'm not sure if that's true in real life, if they actually did that. If actual teams beat that record. Because, well, from just logic, a V10 engine should be faster than a V6, but I guess because of the aerodynamic development in F1 cars, they managed to balance speed and overall lap time, total times within a smaller car, where a less powerful car. I believe the V10s had 1,200 horsepower engine, whereas the V6 Formula 1 car has 650. I think so. I'm not sure. Maybe less or maybe higher. But yeah, I just continuously hold up Kobayashi. I believe every lap from now on he just tries to overtake me, but I need to like conserve fuel. That's one big change. On F1 2011 you can actually see the fuel you have remaining, and I think it's a good addition, because in F1 2010 you're kind of blind when it came to using no assist with fuel simulation and everything on, because you didn't know how much spare fuel and you have, and when the fuel counter is gonna glow and that you have low fuel. Whereas in F1 2011 you know how like the exact number of laps you'll have fuel on, even though it's not generally accurate, because when you're on standard, normally you should be at the same fuel level. You shouldn't be decreasing. Like for example, it said plus one lap of fuel on the statistics on the right side if you click square, I believe, on the PS3. Normally it will say like +1 lap, and if you're on standard, it actually changes. It actually goes lower to like optimal, then -1 lap, when actually it should just stay on +1 lap, as you're, well, it's logical because you're on the standard fuel setting, so it should be an even consumption of the fuel, whereas it actually isn't. I think they addressed that issue. I'm not sure, or maybe it wasn't an issue. I'm not sure about that, but I do try outwit the AI in terms of tire strategy. It just doesn't work. Yeah, F1 2013. Let's get back onto that topic. What do you call? They added classic cars. I think it's a great addition. Because I think the F1 community were giving ideas about adding that in, but they've been asking that since F1 2011, I believe. They listened to them in terms of adding the young drivers test to F1 2012, but they didn't listen in terms of adding classic F1 cars. I think it was a recent idea, but I like that Codemasters do listen to the community. They do implement ideas, like the safety car. People wanted a safety car, they implemented that, and they do, unlike games like FIFA, which you don't really see much change over the years. It's pretty much the same game with a few different physics changes. F1 Codemasters tend to bring quite big changes. Well, not really in F1 2011 2012. That there wasn't a too big difference, but there definitely is changes in terms of menu style and physics. Definitely the physics are different between 2010, 2011 and 2013. So as you can see now, Kobayashi gets ahead of me. I don't know what happens there. I think there was a boulder that came off the first hairpin, and he just runs over that. I've seen really weird stuff in F1, like out the pit lane, a car was coming out, and then a car it just like crosses the pit line, the pit exit line, that white line I think, and it just crashes into another AI car. It just looks so funny. I recorded it on my old YouTube channel, but I think I deleted the video because I just wanted to start fresh. I'm not really experienced in commentating. It's probably my first proper commentary. Apart from that GTA video, which is only like 1 minute 36, and it took me like 10 takes to get right. But yeah, this is my first one that actually I'm not going to cut, I'm not going to edit, and even though I'm saying just filler words a lot, I'm just gonna continue the video, and hopefully not too many people mind. Hopefully you can give me ideas on how I could improve. And to be honest, there's not much I could say right now. I'll just let you watch the rest of the video of the gameplay. And yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, tell me anything how I could improve my videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. And also one more thing, if you want to see any other game apart from this, I do have Black Ops 2. I don't have Ghost on PS3 because I wanted to get on PS4. But if you want to see any other video, I don't know, any other game, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna show you what games I have. Well, if you could add me on PS3 maybe, but I have GTA, Minecraft. I am playing quite a lot of Minecraft actually, so I could upload some Minecraft if you want. I have yeah, I've Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. If you want to see any old classic CODs, just leave it in the comments or Google Plus me, and I would happily make a video about it. If you hate the video, I don't mind if you dislike, to be honest. It happens. It's my first commentary anyway, so I don't actually expect too many people to like the videos, but I just made this video because I saw my old GTA video got 379 views. I did get a dislike, but that doesn't really matter as long as people subscribed and liked the video. I was happy about that, so just made me record this video. But anyways guys, I've been talking a bit too long now, and yeah guys, peace.
faster in sector 1. Mix 3. Let's take this guy. lap of the race. Posted a lap time in the high minute 31 range, high 31. Fantastic lap times, you're closing in on the car ahead. Button's just put in a new fastest lap. Traffic ahead, stay alert. Okay, we need to be targeting the low 1 minute 31 range if we want to close the gap on the car ahead. DRS is offline. We're currently looking into the problem. You need to let the car behind you pass. He's not racing you for position. We fixed the problem with DRS. Should be back online. Back up to speed. Wave blue conditions no longer apply.
team happy with how things have gone this weekend? Now, you're well known for being a real racer, always happy to go wheel to wheel no matter who they are or what they're driving. Are you satisfied that you've been able to maximise your race chances with your qualifying performances so far this year?